Hi, I'm Laurie, and welcome to your lower body workout. What you're going to need today is a mat. We are going to need a band, preferably a fabric band. Latex band will do the trick as well. Just make sure it's a heavy resistance band. If you don't have a band, don't worry. We will also be able to do it with a dumbbell as well. I just prefer this method. But if you don't have one, don't worry. Just look up here for the option or alternative. So we are gonna need some dumbbells. You gotta get some dumbbells. I have a lighter pair and a heavier pair. Everyone's going to be a little different with their weight selection. So find something that challenges you. You will always know what's coming your way. We wanna make sure that last rep feels pretty challenging, but we also wanna keep great form, great mind-muscle connection. We also need a bench, all right? So if you don't have a bench, don't worry about it. Grab a chair. Everyone has a chair somewhere, hopefully. Or if you're outside, use a nice sturdy bench. Now, if you do have a chair, just make sure the back of the chair is placed against a wall so there's no way it will slide back on you. Grab something to drink as well. Meet me back on your mat and let's get to work. All right, so we're going to begin with a pretty intense warm-up. Go ahead, place your band in a high band position right around the quads. Then meet me on your mat. We're gonna be in a quadruped position. Before we get going, 2 comments I get all the time about these 2 exercises are A, it hurts my wrists. Option, come down to your forearms. If it hurts your wrist, you can come down to your forearms. Just make sure you keep that low back neutral and don't let that belly dip forward. It's comment number 2 I always get all the time. I'm feeling it in the non-working hip. So if my right leg is moving and I'm feeling it in my left hip, there's a good chance that I'm letting it sway over to the side. So we want to make sure we keep our abs tight to help stabilize the hips. The non-moving leg, we got to keep that hip as quiet as possible. Something we may need to do is reduce the range of motion on the leg that's moving, or we may need to lighten the resistance to a lighter band or even body weight. All right, so if you don't have a band, you're looking at the option with the dumbbell. First up, we have a banded donkey kicks. So we're gonna be on our right leg will move first. So dorsiflex at the ankle. Now from here, abs stay tight, hips stay square to the ground. Heel goes up towards the sky. Now we should feel this in the right glute, and then we bring it down. So big squeeze of that glute. Bring it on down. Now we have that for 60 seconds, 15 seconds to recover, and then we go right into some fire hydrants on that same working leg. So right leg is really gonna feel it. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Donkey kicks, right leg. Square off the hips, abs stay tight. Big squeeze of that glute. Make sure that right glute is doing the work. It should be burning by now. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, roll out your wrist. Whew. Next up, we have donkey kick. So we're going back to that position now. Keep that left hip quiet. Right knee goes directly out to the side. Control it on the way in. So we are abducting. We're gonna feel it on the outer glute. Let's go, 60 seconds. Keep that left hip as quiet as possible. I'll give you a different view for our final 30 seconds. Range of motion is small, but it is burning. 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll out your wrist. Now we're gonna do that same thing on the left side, donkey kicks on the left, 15 seconds to recover. Ooh, and then fire hydrants on the left. You can always come down to the forearms if this is bothering your wrist. Let's go, donkey kicks left side. Make sure that left hip stays down. So we don't want to rotate open, keep it parallel to the ground below. Abs stay tight to help stabilize those hips.
Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony home. Off for clowns and all the balls. Well, I be going psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the bolo. Don't act like you my friend when I'm rolling through my hands. Oh, hands. Old school Chevy, it's a drop top. Bullin' with a dot. She gon' give me top. Just one stanky. Gang so stanky. If she see the pimp, promise I can take your bitch. Shallow.
10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, roll out those wrists. We have fire hydrants on the left side, and then we're gonna do that again, really burn it out. Engage your abs, keep your hips level. If needed, reduce the range of motion on this. Let's go. So notice what your right hip is doing. We want to keep that as quiet as possible, minimize any action there, abs stay tight. Final 10. 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, we are going to repeat that right, left. This time I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my forearms. I want you to do whatever feels better for you. Where do you get the better engagement? That's the version that we should do. Come to the forearms, right leg moves, donkey kicks in 3, 2, and 1. So if you do come to your forearms, I find that bringing it to my right forearm and then left hand out to the side helps me stabilize the hips a little better. Also, try to bring it at a slight angle out. So instead of going directly back, you may find better engagement if you just go a little out to the right with that right heel. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh, it's burning, yay. All right, fire hydrants on the right. Let's get into position, 60 seconds, and we go to the left. Then we start with our heavy dumbbell work. 3, 2, and 1, abs stay tight.
Left, right, I stand by your side. Low, high, up, tight, now let's take
I know it's burning, fight through it. Final 10 seconds.
Flashing a smile. Cover it up.
3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, we have got to do that on the left. We don't want to be lopsided. These unilateral movements are great to equal out both sides. If you have any muscular imbalances, get into position. Donkey kicks on the left. All right, let's go. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds to recover. We have fire hydrants on the left, then we'll get a little water break before we take it to our first heavier reps of the day. Get into position, fire hydrants on the left. We go. Now, right, let's do it. Keep that right hip as quiet as possible. Final 10 seconds, keep that perfect form, you got it. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, grab a drink of water and grab 2 dumbbells. On the heavier side, we have sumo squats coming up next. All right, coming up next, we're going to be supersetting 15 sumo squats with a very slow eccentric with 60 seconds of standing calf raises. So grab a weight selection that you can keep your perfect form with, but that's gonna feel challenging at that 15th rep. For our sumo squats, we're gonna grab 2 weights because not all of us have a super heavy dumbbell. So just place those weights together, or if you do have a super heavy dumbbell, you can grab just 1. Heels in, toes out, wide stance, shoulders back and down. Now we're sitting back and down in that chair. 5-second eccentric or lowering phase, 1 count pause, 1 count drive through the heels. Make sure your knees aren't caving inward and they are actively driving out. So keep it heavy in the heels. Ooh, 15 total. We go. And 3, 2, and 1. 15 at your own pace. We take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 count pause, 1 count drive it up. I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes. I prefer inhaling down and then exhaling, driving it up, but you can do it however way feels best for you. Where are we feeling this? That's the main concern. We should be feeling this mostly in the hamstrings and glutes. Just watch me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait to see if it's worth your while. 2 more reps. Last one. All right, so you can have your dumbbells to the side or you can have them on your shoulders. It is up to you. Standing calf raises next. Big squeeze at the top. So 1 count pause, squeeze the calf muscles, control it on the way down. We have 60 seconds. We go. And 5 seconds. Get my clock going so it's accurate. Let's go, 60 seconds. 1 count pause at the top, big squeeze. Thirty seconds. Just watch me. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, we get 15 seconds before we hit those sumo squats round 2. Make any adjustments to your weight selection that you need. Grab those weights. We go in 3, 2, and 1. 15 total. 5 count eccentric. Knees are staying behind the toes. Drive through the heels. That was 1. 14 more. At your own pace. If you find that you're a little off from me, that's okay. Five more. Last one. Drive it up, get into position. We have standing calf raises. We go. And 3, 2, and 1. Big squeeze of those calves at the top. So don't just rep it out here. I want you to squeeze those calves as hard as you can at the top of that motion. Control the eccentric. If you can, just hover the heels. Don't let them tap. Three, 2, and 1. Set those dumbbells down. We got 15 seconds to recover. Whew. Then we're gonna go sumo squats. This will be our final round with a slow eccentric phase. Go ahead, get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1. 15 total. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the eccentric. 1 count pause, 1 count drive it up. The slower we go on that eccentric phase, the more challenging it becomes. That's one way to increase the difficulty if we don't have heavier weights available.
something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No, wanna hold your hand in mine, watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I want us to act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play some
2 more reps.
radio too loud.
Final one. All right, get into position. We have those calf raises. We have these for 60 seconds. And then we have a final round of sumo squats, but with a normal tempo. Calf raises, let's go. Big squeeze at the top. This round, try not to let those heels touch. Slow down the eccentric, 1 count up, big squeeze. Control, control. Squeeze those calf muscles as hard as possible at the top.
We've been longing to escape, and here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea. Think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose. I remember every day that I spent right here with you. Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel
3, 2, and 1. All right, final round of sumo squats. We're doing as many reps as possible. Perfect form. If your form gives, just stop. 60 seconds, as many reps as we can get, normal tempo. Whew, here we go. We get a break after this. Let's go. Again, quality reps over quantity. Control it. Keep driving through our heels. Knees are not caving in. As many reps as you can do in this allotted time. If you need to pause for a couple breaths, take a few deep breaths, then join me again. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we get a break, grab a drink of water, and then have your bench or your chair, heavy dumbbell, and band ready to go. All right, coming up next, we have hip thrusts. We have 15 heavy hip thrusts with a 2 count pause in the contraction. Now, to make it a little bit more challenging and to make sure our knees are driving out and not caving in, go ahead, place your band right below the knees, so go ahead, do that. All right, as an option, if this is too much or if your band is too heavy, you can always slide it around the quads again, but I like this activation a little bit better to your glutes. All right, so grab your heavy dumbbell. Go as heavy as you can. If you have kind of 2 medium, moderate dumbbells, you can get creative with how you hold it, but for viewing purposes, I'm just grabbing 1. So place your shoulder blades back and down into the bench. Let's get the form down before we go. So drive into the band, heavy into heels. Now from here, we want to make sure we have a slight posterior tilt of the pelvis. Anterior tilt, neutral, posterior. Posterior as we drive into that band, drive through the heels. Big squeeze at the top of the glutes. They're nice and firm. We're looking straight ahead, and we should feel it all along this region. Now we have 15 total, 2 count pause at the top, Go at your own pace. We have 15 seconds to recover after each set. We go in 3, 2, and 1. So as we drive through the heels, drive into the band as well. Five more. Final one. Control it on the way down. All right, recover. We have 15 seconds and we do that again. 2 count pause at the top. If you found that was too easy, we need to up the weight selection. Whew. Keep your perfect form. 15 seconds goes by pretty quick. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1, 15 total. Posterior tilt as we drive through the heels, drive into that band. 2 count pause at the top. Your glutes should be on fire by now. Mine are. This 2 count pause at the top is really what's going to challenge us, especially if you don't have a heavy enough dumbbell at home. Adding those pauses, those contractions, those slow eccentrics are another way to just challenge ourselves a little bit more. Keep driving into that band. So if your knees are caving in, just be mindful of it. Fix it. Drive through the heels, drive through the band. Big squeeze.
Let's go.
3 more. Last one. 2 count pause, control it down, and recover. We have that one more set, and then we're gonna do one set normal tempo. All right, get into position. Maintain that posterior tilt. We're driving into your bench, down and back, or your chair. Just adjust your shoulder blades accordingly to where we do feel it in your glutes, not your low back. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1, 15 total reps. 2 count pause at the top. Keep driving into that band. Control it on the way down. Posterior tilt as we drive into the band. Pause. My posterior tilt is very exaggerated before I drive up. Yours doesn't have to be that exaggerated, but I have a very anterior tilt of my pelvis. Thank you. 2 beautiful children, 2 pregnancies. I've been working on that. So that's just what I got to do to get that great mind muscle connection.
Got me feeling alright. Whenever I'm around you, baby, you make me feel so alive.
By now, our butt should almost be cramping up, but we're going to keep going. Keep your perfect form. You got it. We're over halfway through. Five more. Last one, control it down. All right, 15 seconds to recover. Coming up next, 60 seconds, as many reps as possible. Normal tempo, keep your great form. If needed, you can always pause, take a few deep breaths, and then join us. We get a nice little break after this. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1, 60 seconds. Keep driving into that band. The knees will want to cave in. I know we're tired. I know we're fatigued. Keep your great form. Hips stay underneath the rib cage slightly. Halfway. Final 10. Then we're gonna pause and hold for 15 seconds at the top. 3, 2, now hold, 15-second hold. You got this, hold and squeeze. Fight for it. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Full recovery. Grab that drink, get rid of that band. We won't need it until the very end. Grab that drink, meet me back on your mat with both dumbbells. Oh. All right, what we have next is a giant set. So we have 3 exercises, and we will perform all 3 exercises on your right side before switching to the left. So if you have any muscular imbalances, if you have one side that's a little stronger or weaker than the other, this is a great way to help equalize it. Coming up, I'm gonna demo without the dumbbells, but the exercise does have dumbbells in hand. We're going to start with some step ups on the right. So we're driving through the heel, tension in the hamstrings and glutes. We have 10 just like that. And then the right foot will stay planted because that's where we're gonna feel it. And we have reverse lunges for 15 on the right. Left leg's moving, but we're feeling it in that right leg. Then we hold and we're just gonna pulse it out for 30 seconds. We're going one exercise right into the next. There's no break until we are done with those pulsing lunges. Grab your dumbbells. This gonna be fun, y'all. Here we go. Step ups, 10 on the right. Let's get to work. Drive through the heel. Make sure your knee is behind the toe. Hamstrings and glutes. So what we're firing up, working here. If you step with the toe, this is what I see all the time. Ooh, it just looks like it hurts the knees, and it does hurt the knees. Protect those knees. Try not to use the left foot to assist you up. Try to make it all in the right leg. Last one. Bring it down, right foot goes down, ground through that right heel, left leg steps back and in, reverse lunges, 15. She filled my mind with ideas. I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it out of here. She saw my eyes, she know I'm home. I see some things that you might fear. I'm gonna show I'll be back. Abs stay tight, keep those hips level. 3 more. 3, 2. Now we hold and we pause 30 seconds. It is burning. Come on, we got this. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and step it in. Whew. Set those dumbbells down. Shake it out. All right, 15 seconds to recover. Then we're gonna knock out that left side. We gotta equal it out. One side's gonna feel probably more challenging than the other. That's normal. If you know you have a weaker side, you can always do that side first and then match it on the stronger. Ooh, deep breath, we go. And 3, 2, and 1. 10 step-ups on the left. Keep driving through that heel. Try not to use that back leg to assist you up. Halfway. Last rep. All right, set up for that reverse lunge. Left foot grounds, right foot steps back. We're feeling it along the left glute, left hamstring. 15 total, let's go. Drive through that heel, 5 more. Last 3, 2, hold it back now, we pulse, 30 seconds. Final 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stepping on in. 15 seconds to recover. Then we do that same exact thing one more time. All right, right side. Let's get into it. One more round each side, then we get a little water break before we hit our final burnout, y'all, and it is gonna be a piece of cake compared to this. All right, here we go. Step ups, right side, 10 total, let's go. Keep driving through the heel.
She know I'm home. I see some things that you like, yeah. I'm gonna show I'll be back soon. That ain't what she wanna hear. Now I got it in my room. They dropped around my bed. Got the fastest car soon. Oh, we need to get out of here. When I'm with you, I feel alive.
Final one. Bring it down, right foot forward, left foot back for reverse lunges in 3, 2, 15 total, let's go. Keep the weight mainly in the right heel. Last 3, 2, hold it back, we pulse. This is where I'm gonna start to shake. Come on, we got this, 30 seconds. Final 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Recover. Oh my goodness. We have that on the other side. Then we get a water break. All right, here we go. Left side. I know we're feeling fatigued, but keep your form perfect. If you need to hit pause, come back. 10 step ups on the left. Let's get to work. Abs stay tight to help balance. Halfway. Last 2. Last 1. Ground. Left foot ground. 80% of the weight in that left heel. Step the right leg back. 15 reverse lunges. Let's go. Five more. Last one, we hold and we pulse. 30 seconds. It is burning. Fight through it. Come on, 15. 10. 3, 2, and step it in. Oh, all right. Grab that drink of water. We will need your band and 1 dumbbell after we grab that drink, so go ahead, grab that stuff. All right, we have entered our final exercise. Final 3.5 minutes of your workout, 3 minutes of work, 30 seconds of built-in recovery, 1 minute on of frog pumps, 15 seconds to recover. We have that for 3 rounds. Now, on the first round, we are going to be on the mat, so go ahead, lie down, but have your bench or your chair handy because we're gonna make the second round a little bit more challenging by placing your feet on an incline, but you can always stay with this version. Now place your band around your quads, and if you don't have a band, you're just doing it with your dumbbell only. So it's like a bridge, kind of. But go ahead, start to press into the band, abduct into the band, and bring your feet together. So the soles of the feet, I'm gonna give you a different view. The soles of the feet are coming out. This is our starting and ending position. So instead of here on the feet, we're out. All right, so we're gonna place that dumbbell on the hips. Now from here, bring it all the way up to the top of that bridge. Drive into the band even more. Now we come halfway down, band comes in slightly, but knees are not touching, and then we press into the band even more. So these are called frog pumps. We have 60 seconds. Find a pace that you can maintain, and I really want you to squeeze the glutes hard at the top. Get into position. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. Frog pumps, 60 seconds. So as we drive up, we're also abducting into that band even more. 30 seconds.
Everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven to go, 'cause I got you. I got you.
10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have that again, but this round, let's make it a little bit more challenging. Feet on an incline. All right, round 2, you can always stay with the previous version. Whew. Dumbbell on the hips. Drive into the band as we drive up. 3, 2, and 1. Still going halfway down, halfway up. Just a little different angle. As we drive up, we are also driving into the band, abducting with those legs. And it's burning. You got this.
I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want.
3, 2, and 1. All right, for your final round, dealer's choice. You get to choose either the first version or the second one. Go whichever one you had better engagement. Go with that. 60 seconds, final 60 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Glutes are on fire, I know. Come on, just a few more reps. Keep your form perfect. Final 10. 3, 2, and we are done. Nice work. Set that dumbbell off to the side. Get rid of that band. All right, we're coming into a figure 4 stretch. We're gonna hit your glutes. So go ahead, left leg goes long, externally rotate at the hip, rebend at the left knee. So the outside of the left ankle is going over the right quad. Right knee goes in. We are wrapping, left hand goes in between the space you just created. Right hand wraps around to meet it to grab a hold of the hamstring or the shin, personal preference. As we inhale, really press into the left inner thigh with the left elbow. As we exhale, pull the right knee in. Dorsiflex at the ankles to keep it active. Oh my goodness, big stretch. Start to slow that breath down. That was not a cardio workout, that was strength only. But sometimes during leg days, my heart rate gets up anyway. All right, let's switch sides. Right leg goes up, externally rotate at the hip, rebend, and just grab a hold of the shin or the hamstring. Dorsiflex at the ankle with every inhale. Drive into that right inner thigh with the right elbow. With the exhale, pull the left knee in. All right, release from that. Give yourself a few rolls up. Grab a hold of the backs of the hamstrings. On the next roll, roll all the way up. And let's stretch out your hamstring, shall we? Wide position with the legs. Keep dorsiflexing at the ankles. Inhale up as we exhale. Gentle twist towards that right leg. And just deepen the bend. We'll feel a big stretch along your inner thighs as well. Back of the right hamstring. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, other side. This is my mic belt. I get asked that all the time. What is this thing around you? It's because when I put it on my pants, it falls. Or if I put it right here, it always just falls. I can't find a good one, y'all. Apologize. All right, final stretch of the day. Straight leg hamstring stretch. We're gonna feel this along the calves as well. So legs go long. Inhale up. As we exhale, we're hinging from the hips. Go as far as you can. We're grabbing the hamstrings, the shins, or the toes. With every inhale, just reach the top of the head towards the toes a little bit more. Every exhale, pull yourself in a little deeper. And if you have a slight bend in the knees, that's cool. It's fine. You can slowly start to straighten them out if you want. And if we can, grab those toes. Maybe you're grabbing it, giving those calf muscles a little TLC too. All right, y'all, that is it. Nice work. I'll link an abdominal video below if you want that extra ab work. Feel free to do it. If not, y'all did awesome. We got those booties, those hamstrings on fire today. Any questions, comments, do it below, like, subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.